I'm the reason that Jerry's back in Port Charles. I'm the one he wants.
None of this is your fault. You do realize that, right?
Okay, now we're just going in circles.
Okay, then let me deal with my brother. I don't want you to worry about it, okay?
Yeah, the truth is that I've always loved you, and I couldn't stand it if I knew that you hurt your brother because of me.
You can't change my mind. I'm doing this because I love you too. Much to me for me to just leave you in danger, especially for my own brother.
I need you to really think about this. You're a husband now, you're a father.
And a brother. And I know Jerry better than anyone.
All right, well, if you think that you know something that could be important, then you need to tell Jason or you need to tell Sonny. Or look, I understand that may be uncomfortable for you, so then tell Spinelli.
I'm not going to entrust your life to Spinelli.
All right, Jackson, my point is that I am surrounded by people protecting me, whether I like it or not, and I am telling you that I do not want you to put your life at risk for me.
You know, I spent years resenting Sonny for putting your life in danger. And now look, the danger's coming from me. Your life is at risk because of me. Because my own brother wants to hurt you.
It's not a for a specific job, Mr. Jax.
Well, perhaps we need to restate the terms to avoid confusion. I thought I was to help you exact revenge.
My son Alexander
vanished over 3 years ago. I was not unduly alarmed at first. I had reason to believe he had chosen to conceal his whereabouts from me.
Well, a similar thing happened to my family. You know, I got into a little bit of trouble and made myself scarce.
last May.
My son's remains were discovered near Green Falls, New Jersey. He had been shot at close range and left to rot.
And his last contact was the lovely Brenda Barrett, right?
Miss Barrett
has information that is vital to me. About my son's last days, about his death, and about who actually killed him.
So, might I suggest we end all this hugger-mugger? Why don't I just, kidnap the bitch and bring her to you?
There have been several failed attempts to kidnap Miss Barrett.
I have changed my tactics, which are working quite well at the moment, and are much, much more amusing. With one exception. I am not at all satisfied with your work thus far.
Oh, really?
Well, I did warn you when you sent me to pick up the body that it was a trap.
The objective was for you to convince Miss Barrett's protectors that you were the Balkan.
Which I did.
You
also drove my son's already mutilated remains off a cliff. I had hoped to bury Alexander and give him some final rest.
But you made that impossible.
I am truly, truly disappointed in you, Mr. Jax. You cost a fortune, and you do lousy work.
Nag. Do you know what? You're in no position to complain.
Want to be here.
On the contrary, Ms. McKenna. Thank you. You're at the right place at the most convenient time. You've just become a bargaining chip.
I have already
Cautioned you against threatening your fellow employees, Mr. Jax.
The young lady is valuable to you, although I can't see why. If you want to continue to work with Ms. McKenna, you'll need to give me a substantial raise.
I was warned you were a traitor. I had no idea you were also very, very foolish.
Oh, it's a straightforward offer. I mean, if you want me to continue to execute orders, and I emphasize execute, you'll have to transfer an additional $10 million into my account.
I have already paid you more than you are worth.
But on you
Hired me because I'm familiar with Port Charles and the people surrounding Brenda Barrett, but it would be very simple to switch allegiances to Jason Morgan.
They have a very capable tech support.
And with the information that I can provide, I've no doubt that Mr. Morgan could find you and kill you.
Which would work very well for plenty of people.
And I'd be a hero. I love the sound of that, don't you? Classy.
A bit heavy.
I have a feeling that's not a compliment, is it?
Yeah, it's a compliment. You've always had such capacity for joy. It's one of the things I love most about
Do you
you.
remember when you let me fly your jet even though I don't have my license?
Yeah. I also remember how happy you were when you opened presents.
You did bring out the best in me.
I can't take the chance that Jerry will hurt you.
No,
You've got to understand.
No. Look, just do me a favor, okay? After everything we've been through, just promise me right now that you will not hurt Jerry. Just forget it. Let Jason deal with this. Just go home to your wife and your beautiful daughter and just forget about this.
Oh, come on. You're the Balkan. I mean, $10 million for you is pocket change. Especially concerning your beloved son. Your only son, I presume.
I mean, you went through such a great deal to plan your revenge. It
It would be foolish to bulk a bonus payment. Don't you think, Balky?
And what do I get for my extra $10 million?
A week's worth of loyalty, and then another demand for another $10 million?
But think of what I could accomplish in a week. I could deliver the lovely Brenda Barrett into your hands, and she could answer all your questions, and then I could dispose of her afterward.
You make an excellent point, Mr. Jax.
Oh, I'm so glad you see things my way.
I'm quite certain that you can reach Brenda. Now, once you have her, you will demand an exorbitant sum to ransom her.
Once I pay it, you will return Brenda to her supporters and vanish.
After disclosing the information you just mentioned to the lethal Mr. Morgan, whose reputation precedes him. He will find me. He will kill me, or at least try.
That's a very appealing scenario. And, yes, it had also occurred to me.
My son will go unavenged. And you? You will walk away several $1 million richer.
And laughing. I especially do not like the picture in my mind of you laughing, Mr. Jax. You leave me no choice but
To terminate your employment, effective immediately.
Bloody hell.
Hey. You got a whole army out there.
Yeah, I know. I actually wanted to spend some time alone, and Jason disagreed, of course, so we argued, and then he left, so I thought I'd won, and now I realize there's a whole platoon of guards surrounding the penthouse.
Well, at least you came to a compromise.
Yeah, right. How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
How about you? How are you holding up?
Okay. It's a little weird, you know, because there's so much going on, but I actually feel really incredibly happy that Sonny and I are back together, so.
You sound really confident things are going to work out.
Well, trust me, I'm never confident that anything's actually going to work out, but, you know, we've been through so much together, and both really want this, so I guess I'm hopeful.
I'm glad you're happy, Brenda.
Thanks.
Look, I know you might get the impulse to tell Sonny everything, and I know I do with Lulu. I just want you to know I support whatever you decided.
I don't think there's any reason to ever talk about the baby, so I don't really want to talk about the baby, you know? It's still too painful for me.
Tropical rain.
No sign of Jerry. I got people searching all over the place.
Look, your lawyer, I mean, she's going to be able to make this wrongful death suit go away, right?
I don't know. It's too soon to tell.
Yeah, but I think you know I'm asking you. What is your best guess?
If I had a guess, I'd give you one. We just got to be patient and let Diane get back to us.
Okay, but you know I can't go on the stand, right? I can't go on the stand. I am not willing to talk about Alexander. So if it gets to that, then I just need to leave town.
Okay, if worse comes to worse, I told you if you have to testify, Diane is going to protect you.
I just said to you that I can't and I will not testify because if I end up on the stand, I'm going to end up saying something that will hurt Dante, and I'm not willing to do that. I actually feel like I can't breathe.
Can we?
So let's just go for a walk.
Greetings, all.
Let's go for a walk.
Oh, Jack would be most honored to escort you.
No.
What do you mean, no? You're not my father.
No, Spinelli can't guard you.
On the contrary, Stone Cold, I would defend the Divine One with my very life, and I can totally understand her need for outdoor stimulation, as fresh air is the key to both physical and mental acuity.
Thank you for
Do
understanding.
you want to go for a walk?
Yes,
I'm
I
going to
really
take
do
you
need to go for a walk.
Stone Cold, I assure you,
said I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you.
That's great news because you're such a fun conversationalist. So it's going to be a great time. And everything with the lawsuit's going to be okay, right?
Well, I'll do what I can to get you through it.
You want to go to Rice Plaza?
Yeah, sure.
All right. But I'm just saying, you know, that I'm not going to end up back on the stand.
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah.
I believe you dropped this.
Who? I did drop it. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. I'll have a nice evening.
I do tend to do that.
So, can we get an espresso?
I'm simply asking that you